GeForce. Det är en mångels. Fan alltså. Ja, och så kände
man tom på mana.
Ja, tre vet du.
Nej, gud alltså. Ja, det var. Igen. Nei, nå gidder jeg ikke noe mer i dag. Jeg har døvet 20 ganger nå. Herregud. Ja, jeg kan ja, men jeg gir faen. Jeg går bare på, vet du. Glemmer bort at den ikke er så kraftig lenger, vet du. Nei, jeg bruker det som faen. Jeg har på til 10 og 10, men i løpet av kvart 10 minutter så er jeg bort alt. Ja. Ja, det har det. Ja, det var denne. Ja, du passer på at du har drept den, så må du se hvor du er hen, altså, for å ikke rygge bakover, så går du jo midt oppi noen andre igjen. Ja, man må gjøre det når man får ferdig. Gjør nok det, ja. Der kan jeg vel ta den, kanskje. Ja, det må konsentrere meg her først. Ishno, Daudia. 9 av 10, da kanskje vi er ferdig snart, da. 6 av 8. Jeg kan bruke så mye mana etter. Har jeg ikke noe? Nei, jeg har ikke noe. Ikke haugplagg og ikke av ditten, ikke av datt. Ikke nekk og ikke skulder. Nei, ikke det.
Fader i landet.
Aha, ja, det er det. Det er det. Ja, han gjør det nå.
Der ender vi. Turn in Assing Trish. Ok, da blir det den veien da. Motsatt vei. Nå, hvordan level er det, Tom Erik? Hvis det er spiller i morgen formiddag, mens at du ligger og sover, så gjør jeg vel det.
Men jeg har klart alt sammen, og jeg tenker å begynne å få reparert en nærmest. Ja. Ja. Ja, det er det. Og det finner plass å reparere den, jeg tror. Det må det være. God 2074. Ja. Oversvare.
Nei.
Nei. Ja, dette der. Der er det. Man går dit da. Ja, det var det. Åt- 84.
Bla, 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 bla. Jeg sier nå bare det da. Bla, 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 bla.
Ja. Ja. Mørlagt, Tor.
Ja.
Nei, men da har vi i orden på å tømme bagen og greier da. Ja. Siden jeg nå var borte, ikke. Jeg gjorde det sist jeg var her. Sikkert den. Dødt er sikkert. Nei, det var en edderkopp.
Oi.
Jeg vil ikke ta det kastet her. Flyplassen er ikke oppe i bakken her. Er flyplassen oppe i bakken her, ja? Der er det. Der er det. Der borte tårnet.
Gjennom 3. 2 av 8.
Ja. Fotaggull. Nei, jeg må bare... Kan ikke plukke opp noen ting her da, faen da. Det er fullt overalt. Ja, han har vært full lenge. Er det? Tette og tette, fru Blom. Ja, kan ikke. Ja, gikk vel, jo, gjorde det ikke. Herbalisme. Nei, jeg har... Alkemist. Jeg har jo ikke noe nedi. Prøver her borte. Heilering. Ja.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Tabelmester. Ingen mail i dag. Innkeeper.
Dødva han da, vet du.
Ja. Ja. Ja, det er jo på 340. Her er jo bare på 61. Jeg får ikke til å reparere meg her, da. Men det ser jeg gata.
Go in peace. The goods are of the highest quality.
Han må være enten det, eller så har han valgt noe helt annet spill, han er fyren som spiller sånn som meg, for at han er mer skjønner.
Ja, det er sånn reparasjon, sier jeg.
Ja, sånn at han sender sånn fra himmelen, ja. Ja. Da må jeg tilbake til Ironforce.
Får jeg ikke ta det kvest der, da? Ja. Vet ikke.
Oi, sånn. Her var det mye lut som stod seg.
Der kom det. Der ble det.
Tre av 10.
Oppover. Nei, jeg var kill enig med Surround i area først. Ok. Ja. $135. Da er jeg ferdig, jeg. 136, da. Bak igjen. Ja, her var den. Nå kan jeg ta den. Der kom den ned. Derfor ikke jeg fikk tatt det. Jo. Prøv å se. Der. Gjør det ikke ennå. Jeg måtte nå trykke på det. Ja. Leave the building. Collect the beer. Nei, nå oppher lenger.
Farewell. Ishnu Daldi. Ashafala.
Har ikke noe mer mann. Har ikke noe mer mann. Har ikke noe mer mann.
Elun Adore. May the stars guide you.
Hørte bamsene, gitt. Bear Hunter.
I'm listening.
Det var en bear, det var.
Good luck, friend.
Nei, ja, det var det. Kanskje begynne å vurdere å avslutte.
Ja.
Litt til med tette biler og høyverk nå.
Snakkes vi i morgen, tenker jeg, kanskje. Og natt.
Avslutter du, altså?
Ja, jeg gjør ferdig. Manker 5% til 12, og så.
Ja. Nei, jeg skal gjøre ferdig de siste 2 questene her igjen også.
Ja. Jeg har funnet den siste bjørnene der, så det har gått bra.
Det var han partneren min her, ja.
Han døde til han jevne, egentlig, han skyteren i dag. Noen som vet om det? Nei, det var noen av 48 år i et eller annet, plutselig. Det står ikke noe avvis her om han har vært langere syk, ellers jeg begynner å spekulere. Det er noe annen sykdom han har hatt.
Dritt.
Nei. Nei, nå i dag. Det var i går. 49. 49 var det.
Like gammel som meg nå.
Hva kan heten på noen skyskytteren? Hanevold. Har jo ikke hørt noe om det. Det sto ingenting om han har vært lenger syk eller noe, så jeg begynner å spekulere om det. Om han har jo hjulpet til litt selv. Han vet nå aldri det. Det kommer fram det også, tenker jeg. Når han valgte å forlate oss, da vet vi i hvert fall hva det er. Nå får jeg en sånn den, og så dinger jeg på 12. Ja. Har ikke fått noen bjørner ennå. Jo, 2. Jeg finner en 3 bjørn da. Det var 8 stykken da.
Han er level 20, han andre fyren nå, ser jeg.
Såpass allerede. Manker jeg bare noen prosent, han dinger ikke faktisk. Da er det bare, han står på 100%, men det er sikkert manker noen litt an da. Ja. Nå har vi en til da. Nei, det var jo helvete. 21. gangen. Herregud. Ja, jeg teller for irriterende. Ja. Ja, det går. Hei, Proppen. Går på do nå? Ja. Det gjør det, ja.
Ja.
Der, ja. Og så kom juletreet opp igjen.
Nei. Mangler en.
Så det er mennesker levende så opp til hoa. Jeg tar tilbake nå, så kan du bare finne. Åja, og det rette hun og jeg kjenner. Jeg trykker på en til på det 5 her. Ja, jeg gjør det. Oi, kan jeg fly til stormen min? Å, så herlig. Har du pumpefisa nå? Har du pumpefisa nå? Det lukter ikke verre. Ja, noen nyheter på nytt om han har lagt takk for 5 rette og ned, takk for alt du gode ga. Det står ikke noe om noe sykdom eller noen ting, så da er det nok sikkert.
Jeg har tatt den ifra meg allerede, for å si det sånn.
Ja, visst det. Idrettsstjerne med eldre kvinne alvorlig skadet i sykkelulykke. Ja, Kongsberg. Nytt nederlag for Johnsen.
Banken hans, altså.
Så det er linken av samtalen om den nye Tesla 3-en der. Kappkjørt med andre biler. Ja, fy faen. Nei, det var en BMW som tok en akkurat på litt før på morgenen. Herregud da. Ja, så inn i helvete. Det så ut som en mann var parkert. Da. Det vet du. Ja. Her er jo. Har det firehjulstrekk og greier, vet du. Herregud. Nei, nå må du bare også legge deg, Tor.
Jeg mangler en medlokk nå som er den riktige. Ja.
Det er vel 12 da, vet du. Ja, det er det. Det er nok det, ja. Så vi finner inn igjen da. Hvor er den igjen da? Den blå rundingen der? Nei. Det er flyplassen. Ja, men den banken, den finner ikke jeg her. Ja, men... ja. Det er rett inn her, ja. Innkeeper. Det var inne, og så er banken av denne her. Hvor er postkassa? Jeg var sikker på jeg så den her i sted. Her er postkassa. Der. Vi finner flyplassen oppe enda på topp her. Nei, det er... Den bedre. Bortover her, kanskje. Nei, her var det ikke noe. Der, kanskje. Nei, her er det flyplassen var nok, ja, jo. Det er ikke der. Jeg skal opp i der portalene der du kommer. Ja, men det er så vant til å se det, for jeg er jo på bakken. Jeg er vant til å fly. Nei, jeg må spørre en eller annen jævel her, da. Det er mer kortere. Skal vi se. Ja. Da gikk jeg faen meg rett ut da, men det virket som det gikk så langt. Ja, det er sikkert det.
Ja da.
Sikkert.
Jo da.
Nei, jeg har ikke gjort ferdig kvesten. Det var spørsmålet her, er ikke... Hæ? Har jeg det der da? Men hvor skal jeg gjøre det da? Jannas flaske. Står ikke her. Der. Må trykke på det nå, ja. Bring a mirror eksempel til Jenna. Ja. Han den. Skal kjøpe noe sikkert. Skal sikkert kjøpe noe. Han her, ja. Ja. Kjempebra.
Oi, sånn.
But I will reveal more of this later. Right now I need your greater information. Here, take the flask, go to the base of the waterfall Mirror Lake. Kjør west of the storming gates. Ja. Ja. Ja, men jeg ser ikke noe nord, jeg ser bare nord her, da. Ja, der, da. Ja, ja. Jeg vet det. Jeg vet det blir bortover her, da. Ut av Torvin. Ja, ja, ok. Ja, det er klart det. Gjør det. Gjør det. Hva gjør så han ut mot? Og ta han til hodet. Oi, gikk på en vegg. Det ble vondt i nasen. Goldsjar. Ja. Ja, da ser jeg ingenting på kartet her. Ja, det...
Jeg fløy enda litt lenger oppe. Ja, nordover. Nei, jeg fløy til... Nei, det er sånn... Ok.
Gjør så, bortover her, det er bekken her sikkert, eller? Ja, på kortet. Den der, ja. Den der. Bortover her, ja. Ok. Borti her, altså. Bort på en lenger ned her, sikkert.
Nei, han fer innom Marienfors først nå, ser jeg.
Den fossen er borti her, eller? Den er bortpå her, helt borti enden der. Ja. Ja, jeg kan godt denne. Jeg fikk noe fylle opp på, men jeg stoppet med en gang. Ja. Det står ikke noe mer, skal vi se her da. Går på L og... Complete, ja. Lagt deg, Tor?
Nei da.
Holder ut.
Det blir det siste i dag.
Når jeg trener, var du trimstudio? Nei.
Ja.
Ikke jeg. Jeg rotet meg bort inn i en tunnel nå, inn i gruven. Finner faen ikke ut. Ja, det kan godt. Ja. Ja vel. Ja, det har jeg.
Frostboll rank 4, ja. Are you ready to begin your true lesson? Oi.
Nå ble det spørsmålstegn på det.
Nå kan jeg avslutte her i dag uten at det gjør noe forskjell. Ok. Ok. Nei. Ja. 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 Ja.
Jeg får ikke til å bytte ut noe til greiene her, sier jeg. Hæ? Det går ikke. Jeg har ikke bruk for den. Wohan bruker til mage. Det er ikke Wohan, det er Staff, det der. Ja. Denne her. Skal jeg ta Wohan til den? Nei.
Men Tom Erik, hvordan er det du har villet plassert de forskjellige tingene her nå? Ja, men ja.
Ta det samme som du har på den andre karakteren, Tor, for da berger du. Ja.
Arcane Missiles er en av de tingene som jeg bruker oftest, faktisk. Ja. Detect magic. Instant cast. Jaha. Ja. Den heter Remove Lesser Curse. Ja. Ja. Ja, og så har du den som står på 0, og den er Mana Shield. Ok. Ja, det er den som er på 0 her det nå. Ja. Ja. Absurd 120 psychic damage during mana inside. During 2,0 mana per damage absorb. Minst i 1 minutt. Ja. 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 Ok. Ok. Ja, ja, dem, ja. Ja. Det gjør da det. Men her i spillboka her nå, så er det kommet noe ekstra fire her også. Ja. Ok. Men du har det skjoldet opp her da, Fireward. Instant cast. Absorb 165 fire damage. Ja. Nei, men ja, ja.
Det står det at han var frisk i slutten av 40-årene. Frisk mann i slutten av 40-årene. Helt grusomt. Jeg vet ikke nesten ikke hva jeg skal si. Sitter jeg en kone og små unger. Helt grusomt å tenke på. Ja, det er sikkert noe sånt, jeg tenker. Nei, det kommer fort. Det kommer mer til at en lafter for å forlate oss et eller annet sånn. Da er det ikke.
Apply magic. Instant cast. Amplifies magic use against the target's party member, increasing damage take from spell by you to 15 and healing spell by up to 30. Last 10 minutes. Det var mm. Ja. Men den evolutionen, da. Skal jeg dra frem den? Evolution canned. While canceling this spell, your mana registration is active and increased by 150%. Nei, 1500%.
Nei, hvor lenge da?
OK.
Ok, si. Ha det. Ja, ha det.
User disconnected from your channel.
Nei, han står på Arcane. Det ser ut som en mann som står på en fjelltopp med hendene til værs. Så står det Evolution på den. OK. Ja. Aha. OK. Ja. OK. Ja. OK. Ja. Den er foten her, da. Ja. Og escape artists accept the effects of any immobilization or movement speed reduction effect. OK. Den er bålet her, da. Det er jo Ja. Ja, jeg fant ut det. Men den er dodge, da. OK. Ja. Ja. Okay. Ja. Ja, det har jeg jo sett på da, at det er kortene i hva heter det? Hearthstone. Det er kort med sånn gnomkort der at du legger frem sånne tekniske duppeditter, og så blir de angrepet. De har en veldig lav spillstyrke, da, men de blir så forferdelig mange. Ja. 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 Weapon skill. Men skal vi se her nå. Secondary skill, cooking, first aid og fisking. Men det har jeg lagt til det som jeg kan legge til her, det da? Jeg hadde gjort det, ja. Ok. Ja. Ja. Ja, grunnen til at jeg spør da, det er jo det at i forhold til det at du mente at jeg skulle ha sånn teknisk opplegg i stedet. Ja. Men hvis at jeg skal ha sånn ingeniering, må ikke jeg fære og så flytte på, eller kakke på sånne steiner da? Ok. Hvordan fjerner jeg leatherworkingen da? Her da? Der, ja. Sånn. Ok. Da har jeg gjort det. Ja, nei, men herregud da. Ja, jeg mente til mage-trening. Hører her, og så er det... Ja, nei, jeg får det til flere av dem, ja. Ja, nei, jeg har ikke godkjent det ennå, så. Nå tar jeg, og så slutter vi her, og så starter jeg med det der mage-treninga nå, så. Så får jeg legge til... Nei, nei. Ja, det skal jeg nå få til. Nei, men... Har jeg allerede plukket opp det da? Plukke opp det utropstegnet til han, ja. Report to Jenna. Your knowledge of the craft grows. Are you now ready to begin your true lesson? Are you ready to take your place in the secret war we wage? If so, then speak with Jenny Cannon in the Wizard Centrum in the Mage district of Stormin. He has a task of your wish will open your first window into the invisible world. Så da jeg trykker accept her nå, så har jeg jo det questet i bagen jeg kan se på til i morgen også. Nå avslutter jeg her igjen, jeg kjenner det at kan jeg sove noe ordentlig eller noe sånt, så broadcasting has stopped. Jeg stoppet automatisk. Ja, kanskje. Jeg er halv 3 i alt nå. Det er ikke at jeg skal noen plass i morgen, men jeg må klare å bli hva heter det, frisk til lørdagen. Og Marius ringte og spurte meg om jeg ville være med på kino på fredagen. Ja. Og har du lyst til å være med på den? Du sa det at du ikke var noe begeistret for det der. Nei. Ja. Nei, for... Ja. Nei. Det er fordi at hvis at jeg sier ja til en Marius på det der, jeg kunne gjerne tenkt meg til å være med og se det jeg tok meg på den nye utgaven. Hvis at han kommer til å ringe meg i morgen igjen, han gjør seg, fordi at han ringte meg i dag tidlig, eller sendte meg melding i dag tidlig, og spurte om jeg ville være med og se den filmen, men da var jeg så ille til mote på grunn av forkjølelse at jeg visste ikke. Men jeg kunne gjerne tenkt meg til å være med, og hvis jeg sier ja til det, så kommer han garantert til å spørre om at jeg kan betale og legge ut denne gangen. Ja. Ok. Jaha. Ja. Ja vel. Men ja, det høres sikkert ut som jeg maser igjen nå, men jeg la jo ut 600 kroner i forhold til denne hengeren. Ja. Jeg skjønner jo det at dere kanskje ikke er dem som har størst inntekt, dere heller, for å si det sånn, men såpass. Ja, det da. Ok. Ja, nei, fordi at jeg kommer jo til å hyre deg til enkelte ting jeg, men tenk liksom som så at jeg synes det er så vondt å holde på med oss, eller spør i hvert fall når at jeg vet at det... Nei. Ja. Ja, nei, men den er grei, den, sjø. Nei, Marius sa jo det, han, da, som en sånn enkel løsning, da. Ja, nei, men heller ta det på bensinpenger til Erik, da, men ikke med han, ja, men ja, akkurat. Ja, nei, men jeg skal ikke mase så mye mer om det, for å si det sånn. Ja. Nei, men nå skal jeg ned og spille nasen min og pusse tennene. Kan det være at vi snakkes i morgen? Han kommer sikkert til å spørre meg, han, og så får vi se, da. Greit. Jo. Ja. Da snakkes vi.
User disconnected from your channel. Microphone muted.
Hey, what's up guys, Jerry here, aka Barnacles, and in this episode of DIY-gasm, I'm going to show you how to hide that nasty silver bezel that so many television manufacturers think that they need to put around the screen to make it look pretty. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm deleting it and how I'm deleting it, but first, we need to go into the room where the magic happens. If you guys watched the last episode, we were in the same bedroom, although this time it's minus Miss Barnacles. But we still got the pussy. What's up, Moo? Come on down. Come on. Alright, so if you guys saw the last episode of DIY-gasm, here is just a little 360 in my room. We're actually shooting this during the daytime today, so we might get a little bit of that daylight magic. But that right there is the TV. In the last episode, I showed you guys how to hang on the wall. So if you guys are wondering how I got a 75-inch TV on the wall, I have a whole video on how to select the bracket, how to mount the bracket, and all that good stuff so your TV doesn't fall off the wall. Also, if you have a keen eye, you probably noticed that I went ahead and brought over some of my components from last time. I now have my stereo receiver actually hooked up and functioning. I got my center channel, I got my front left and right channel, and I got my rear channels back there both working. I also have these set as up firing for Dolby Atmos. I've been playing around with it a little bit. It kind of works. I may do a video on it. I also notice my wires are still visible here. I need to bring up my little sleeve. I need to actually tape that in place. Okay, so I can emphasize the problem. This is usually, you know, where we're laying, where the magic happens. We're watching TV and you can see against the black wall, it actually helps with the contrast of the picture if I have the TV on, but you got that giant silver outline. It drives me absolutely nuts. What ends up happening is all that light goes boom, bounces off the white back wall, comes back and lights up that freaking bezel. So I want to hide it as much as humanly possible. Now to do that, I'm going to use electrical tape. Now, a lot of people told me I should use gaffer tape. Unfortunately, I don't have any black gaffer tape. This is all I could find. It was black and it sticks to glass pretty well. So we're going to see how well this actually works for hiding it. I realize that electrical tape's kind of shiny, so it still could tend to kick back a little bit of light, but it's going to be nowhere near as bad as the freaking silver bezel that's already on there. Also, some of you with a keen eye may have noticed that even upstairs in my nerd cave, I painted the whole back wall black. Now, the reason that I do that is it kind of helps to hide the bezel. If the whole background is black, you can't really see the edges of the TV that well, especially when you're focused on a bright image. I did the same thing in here when I had a projector set up, and when I set up the LCD screen, I still got the same effect minus that bezel. So the idea being is, if you're looking at a black wall, even in a lit room, it helps give you a boost in contrast, or at least I should say a perceived boost in contrast of the image. And then when the lights are out in the room, you get less reflection bouncing back and forth between the walls, which makes the room seem even darker just painting one wall. Give it a try. Let me know how you like it. And if you hate it, paint over it with white. All right, so the first thing I want to do is pull the TV out as far as possible. The mount that I selected actually allows me to pull the TV out a couple of inches. It also allows me to access everything that's behind the television. All right, I'm a shorty, so we're gonna bust up the step ladder. All right, so I figured a good starting point would be right along this edge, just so we have a comparison between the two before we proceed. Now, before we get started, make sure the screen is very, very clean, because I am gonna overlap the glass just a little bit. I literally used a wash rag just to see how many people got triggered by that down in the comments. But normally I'd use a microfiber cloth. I figured what I would do is take and start out the electrical tape, because it does have a tendency to get wrinkled. And you don't want to stretch it too much either, because you don't want it under tension. So, something like that. And I figured I'd let gravity do most of the work. I don't know, is this stool rated for this much fatty? So now what I'm going to do is just pull out one big strip, stretch it, just like so. Oh!
That didn't work.
Make sure you have a lot of electrical tape when you start with this one. I figured I'd go ahead and turn on the TV because it'll make it a lot easier for me to see where the glass ends and the pixels start. Now up close here, you can see how obnoxious that silver bezel is. And it's shiny. It's really shiny. Matter of fact, this whole screen is like a giant mirror, if I'm honest. It's seriously a hell of a nice TV though. I really love these Samsung QLED screens. This is 2 generations old and it's still brighter than most of the screens I've seen. It's got a pretty decent viewing angle too. So I ended up turning on the TV so I can see where the pixels are, because on this particular panel, the glass goes all the way over to the very edge, but the pixels start a little bit in. So I want to cover that little black strip also, just to make it look uniform. And I also realized that the tape doesn't like to stick to the back of the screen. It loves sticking to the glass though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a really long strip over the top, and I'm going to put it way around back and push on it a lot, because I want it to stick really good. And the more surface area I have, the better off I am. That looks perfect. What I'm going to try to do is pull it all the way down first. Let's go ahead and reel some out. Hope it holds. I want to overshoot quite a bit, and then I'm going to let the tape do the work for me. Let me see how my overlap looks. Okay, I'm going to take a bunch off the end here, tear it off. I'm going to roll it all the way up and around the backside, just to get some good surface on there, and then I'm going to roll it over with my finger. Starting at the top, I want to pull it outward, and just push it around the corner. Push it. Push it real good. You don't want any bubbles, so push outward while you're doing it. It grips the glass really well. Try not to get any bubbles here. It actually works pretty damn good. Okay, now that I've rolled it over the edge, I want to make sure that it stays there. So I'm just going to go up and down and keep working it. Keep working it. And I can clean up those edges here in a bit. Let's see how that looks. So right there you can see the silver bezel at the top. Then we'll go over here and you can see the black going down. It actually looks really uniform. It's a little ripply at the bottom and at the top, but I think I can clean that up on a second pass. There are a couple little bubbles. Those I could work out using like a credit card, just like if you're doing a screen protector. You can see right there, just using my thumb, I was able to get that bubble out, no problem. Now I didn't anticipate this being perfect. I just wanted it to be better than what it was. And then maybe in a future episode, we can find a better candidate for doing it.
But everybody's got some electrical tape.
All right, only 3 more sides to go. I want to get the hard parts out of the way first, and then I'm going to do the top. And hopefully it won't fall and eat crap like it did in the last video. I'm going to have to start and then scoot over as I go. You know, in hindsight, this would have been a lot easier to do when I had the TV down before I mounted it. So if that's an option for you.
Yeah.
All right, same thing as before. I'm going to go really long on the top piece. Give me a nice big old anchor to go off of. Come down. Whoa, almost eat shit. Scoot it on over. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't die, Jerry. Don't die, bro. All right, see if we can stretch it, get it lined up. It looks like it wants to droop just a little bit, so I'm going to pick it up here in the center. There it works. And then go the rest of the way. Take a big old piece off the end. Wrap it around tight. I want to make sure it stays put. Same technique as before. I'm just going to roll it with my hands like this. One little place there where the glass is a little bit more recessed in. So you can see a little bit of a line there. Remember, we're going for better, not perfect. Could have done a little bit better. Now, from where you guys are, it probably looks good. But let me show you what it really looks like. It's still better for the silver bezel, but you can see along the top, there are some little ripples. So that side looks perfect. The side I tried to redo here, no bueno, so we got to do it again. You know, if at first you don't succeed, make sure you got a lot of electrical tape. All right, this time I'm going to try a little bit different technique. Horizontal, it's okay to let the weight of the tape, but it droops. So I'm going to go a little bit at a time and just lay it down as I go this time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let out, stretch it, put equal tension, then lay it down like that. Go across, do it in small sections. Ooh, this is going to be the part that gets me, is having to move because it's such a big TV. That's going to be where the ripple happens. Let's see if we can recover it. Okay, it looks like we did. It's really hard not to get impatient. That looks much better. Get a nice long piece. Stretch it around the back. Curve it into place. Alright, so here is the part where I screwed up last time. We're just gonna go nice and slow, curl it up and over.
Nice and slow.
God, this would have been so much easier when I was laying on the bed. Brain, why can't you come up with ideas in the moment? I guess I didn't really notice the bezel that much until afterward. Alright, that looks 1,000 times better. Alright, we now have 3 of the sides wrapped. Saved the hardest for last. That's gonna be right down here along this edge because we gotta deal with the Samsung logo, which I don't really want to see, so I'm gonna cover that too. So, final edge. So far, I have to say, for just a quick and dirty fix, this actually works pretty good. Oh, well, Houston, we got a problem. I got really sweaty while I was doing this, so I took a little break, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to dry out my shirt. By the way, you guys should buy that, shop.barnerd.com, by putting it on the air conditioner. And now it's all dry and ready to go. The only problem is, I have seemed to have misplaced the electrical tape. This is the waste product. I don't know where it went. Hopefully I can finish this video. Oh, it was blended in with the top of the speaker. All right, whew. Still in business. God, we're running out quick though. Hopefully I don't make too many more mistakes. Oh man, it's all nice and dry again. Contrary to popular belief, fat people don't like to sweat. It's just something we naturally do. Actually, I take that back. There are some times where we want to sweat.
Like, favorite, and subscribe, and make sure you ring the bell.
But you know you want to. Come on, just do it. I can wait. All right, guys and gals, let's do this. All right, again, start with a long strip. I'm gonna go around the back, get it right along that pixel edge on the glass. I'll tell you what, this electrical tape does not like to stick to anything but the glass. So if your bezel is not glass, I highly recommend that you use something to anchor the tape around the back, like gaffer tape, painter's tape, duct tape even, something that's gonna hold it in place. But the tension will be fine across the front. Now, we learned from the top that we're going to get a little bit of a droop. So what we want to do is we want to manually come in and just tack it in place. I actually think I was a little too overzealous with the last one and got too close to the pixels and may have covered a few up. No big deal. So this time I'm going to take care to make sure I'm just a little bit below the pixel line. And there it is. Nice big long strip off the end and around the back up diagonally at an angle. But now what I'm going to do is just work it along the bottom edge, just like we did before. You can see that's where the Samsung logo was. So it's not really gonna want to bend around that too well. We'll do the best we can. And we'll just keep going. We'll just keep rolling it over. I'm actually hand holding this, so I hope I'm not making anybody too sick. Keep rolling.
Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
That doesn't look half bad. All right, so just going around right here. It's looking good. The tape is a little reflective, but it's more of a matte finish than the silver that was underneath it. And against the black wall with all the lights out, I don't think I'm going to be able to see it at all, but we'll put that to the test. I want to figure out what I want to do with this whole Samsung logo, though, because it didn't quite cover it all the way, so I may just get in there with like a knife or something and just get around the edges a little better than run some tape up under the back. But I do like that I don't see that anymore. But here, let's look at it from a distance. With all the lights on in the room, we clearly see no more silver bezel. So up close, it might not look perfect, but that's pretty darn good. Got another one coming off. See right here? It does not want to stick well. So I'm going to take a moment and go find some other tape that we can use to anchor it behind the back. So here's a little irony for you. All I could find was white gaffer tape to use as the anchor, but it's behind the screen, so I really don't care. Gaffer tape is amazing, though. If you've never used it before, it's a little on the spendy side, but it's less destructive than duct tape and holds just as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is pulled tightly around the corner. All right, just like so. And what that's doing is pulling the tape tight around the top there. As you can see, I already did it on the bottom. And if you pull it really tight before you anchor it, you don't have all those little like jabby pieces sticking out on the corners. It actually pulls around really nice. By the way, that's the video you guys should go watch if you haven't already. It's the DIY Guys, and before this, my wife joins me. She is hilarious.
Just beware lots of sexual innuendos in that one.
Oh yeah, go watch that one too. But really guys, you should watch all my videos because YouTube doesn't promote me anymore. So I rely on you guys watching my videos and sharing my videos so that I can afford to pay my power bill. I don't know, you guys buying it? No?
I tried.
By the way, all the materials that I'm using are linked in the video description. So check the video description. That's where they're linked, including this awesome stool that is somehow holding all 330 pounds of me up.
Beefcake.
One thing I do like about this mount I used for this TV is it supports up to 150 pounds, but it also does this. Check this out. Check this out. So you push it flush to the wall, and then you can also just pull out one side. So you can tilt it towards whichever viewer is watching the TV. It's kind of cool. That's America's ass. Well, it is now anyways. All right, last anchor. When you pull it tight, it rounds off the edge. It looks really nice, actually. The irony is we're removing the black border and then we're putting white tape behind it.
Don't judge me.
And gaffer tape also holds up really well under heat. All right, well, that whole job took about 20 minutes and I just had to redo one of the sides, so not too bad. And here we have the final result. No more big bright Samsung label in the middle. The transitions on the corners look pretty clean. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I mean, obviously there's other solutions I'm going to try as time goes on, but this was the cheapest and most obvious. In DIY gasm, I generally try to go for stuff that people just have around the house, especially the jerry-rigged approach. So, but I may even try using some gaffer tape that I actually paint with something like Vanta Black. Oh, you know what else would work really good? Going to the fabric store and getting that felt liner. You know, you can get like just strips of felt. I could get that and hot glue it along the edge, because hot glue I found comes off of glass really, really easy and doesn't damage it at all. You just heat it up, wipe it away, put a little Gooby Gone on it, and you're done. I bet you that would work amazing. You're not going to be able to do that in 20 minutes though, but this is a good fix. I like the end result. Let's close up the windows and see what it looks like in a completely dark room now. Because the goal is for me not to be able to see the border of the TV when I'm watching a video against the black backdrop. I want it to look just like you're in a movie theater. All right, first we gotta close the door. Goodbye, son, I'll miss you. Not really, me and the son aren't that good of friends. All right, so until I wait for nighttime, this will at least give me a pretty